Alright, really friends, today I have a bit of a special video for you, but before I go anywhere, I want to talk about this slight video silence that happened the last couple of days. Allow me to explain. It's been a little bit silly on my end of the world spectrum. I had a bit of a strange weekend, and I know what you think. Well, Max, strange weekend, were you out partying and having fun? I almost said parrying, which would have still been pretty fun, fencing and about, but no. I had a ridiculous weekend. Like a funeral and a graduation, both like 10 hours away, in super high temperatures. I hate the heat. And super bright. I have light sensitivity. So it was a very interesting weekend, and it was followed by a lot of really interesting personal time. So I've been really busy personally. Also, as you can tell, my hair is being silly. I don't know what it's doing. It's in a time of flux. Don't worry about it, okay? That's all part of life. I am back though, and I want to have a VWA today, but I'm so busy that I don't have the time for that. So I thought that I would instead finally share a playlist that I've been meaning to share with all of you for like the longest time. How long, you ask? For like about a year. So about a year ago, almost a year ago to the date, I talked on Tumblr on my writing blog, maxkirin.tumblr.com, that I had a personal playlist with a bunch of Chrono Trigger remixes from ocremix.org, and people asked me if I wanted to share it, and at the time I was a little bit hesitant. I was just starting to make playlists, so I wasn't confident enough with my musical taste, I guess, to share it. But, I thought, you know what, I don't have enough time to do a full video, so I thought, let's just compile this, prep it up. I mean, it's been ready forever, so let's just release it and share it with all of you, and that is what I want to talk about today. Today's special treat for you is a brand new writing/study playlist called In Time. What is this playlist about? Well, I compiled all of my favorite Chrono Trigger remixes. Now, for those of you who don't know, Chrono Trigger is a RPG that came out for the Super Nintendo a while back. I think it was 1998. Don't quote me on it, but it's if you haven't seen my other videos on talking about writing music, Chrono Trigger was not only a great game for my childhood and my way of telling stories, but also the music from that game has stuck with me forever. That game has an amazing soundtrack, and it's no surprise that, countless independent musicians have remixed the tracks from that game. And there are a lot of remixes of Chrono Trigger. There are tons of it, especially of like the best songs in the game, Corridors of Time and Shallow's Theme. And I thought, you know what, I want to compile all of my favorite ones. This writing playlist is not like my other writing playlist that has one main theme or mood or emotion, and all of the tracks resonate with that. Not exactly this time. This playlist, I also labeled it as a study mix because it's kind of relaxing. It's really pleasant. This is sort of playlist that I actually have in the background while I'm working, while I'm folding clothes. Max said, pointing at the pile of clothes that need to be folded. Don't mind those. Anyhow, there are so many tracks in this playlist that are just main staples of my musical writing library, and I go back to those time and time again, and I thought I would finally share them with you. I love OC Remix, and I know that I talk about ocremix.org a lot, but I really love that website. It's full of amazing people who are just so passionate and inspired and create these amazing mixes based on the tracks from their childhood, and I think it's kind of amazing that all this stuff is available for free. And so if you want to go check out a bunch of their stuff, you can go to ocremix.org. They have albums, they have entire remix albums made by totally awesome, passionate people, and I would absolutely recommend them. Aside from that though, if you want to go and check out this new playlist by yours truly, you can find it on my official 8tracks page over at extras.com/mkirin or in the link in the description below. And again, as I've said before, this playlist is not exactly like my other formal writing playlists that encapsulate one feeling, one mood, or one genre, but I would really recommend you go check it out. I think it contains a lot of really good musical tracks, and if you just want to chill while you're folding clothes or washing dishes, or just listen to something that is rather pleasant, I mean, because it's got chill out, it's got smooth jazz, it's got electronic, and it's got acoustic. It's a really comfortable playlist. I would feel entirely fine sharing this with any of my friends, and that's why I'm willing to share with all of you. So again, if you would like to check out this playlist, you can go to my official 8tracks page over at 8tracks.com/mkirin, or you could click in the description below. With all those things said, I want to remind you about one last thing. Last week I posted a video asking you all to submit your ideas for the next set of writing playlists, and I'm still there's one more week for you to submit all of your ideas, so I recommend you to, if you haven't, there should be an annotation in the screen right now, or a little card that should be popping up on that side of the screen, and you can go and click on it and watch the video and leave your submissions. There's been a lot of awesome submissions, and I can't wait to read through them, parse through them, and pick the ones that I think all of you would enjoy. So feel free to go ahead and leave your submissions for the next writing playlists. Anyhow, that's pretty much all I have to say for today. I hope that you don't mind the slight change in the video schedule. I didn't have much control over it, but hopefully things will be returning back to normal relatively soon. For the time being, I'm gonna let you go with a little bit of a preview as to what sort of songs this playlist contains. The song is Lost in Time, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed listening to it forever and ever. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah.